Week 6 predictions are here. We got the boys back at it. We have Chris looking wider than usual. We have Justin looking so dapper. And your boy on the mic, Alex, here to go break down week 6 for you guys. Because as we normally know, our predictions are always correct. And we're about to really give you the key to success right here. So if you're a betting man, come and take our picks and put money on it.
We're really good.
I
Listen
wouldn't.
to us.
Do we have the update of odds from last week?
No, but if you give me by the end of this podcast, I can get them.
Oh, they're not going to be good for me.
They're not going to be good for me either. So, we will do that. Anybody want to start off with the highlight game? I'm ready to see the Ravens and the Giants play.
That'll be an interesting game. Is that really all it is? Like, okay, am I okay? Well, I think it's going to be an interesting game because I think it's actually two really decent teams.
Yeah.
And it's gonna like the Giants showed up last week and surprised everybody, surprised us even. So I mean, they can come around and do it again. I don't know who's gonna win this game, truthfully, but I'm gonna go. I might go Giants right now. They're steamrolling, and Baltimore is winning by a thread.
Baltimore's defense is just so bad.
They're so bad. How can you be so bad?
All I'll say is the team I hate the most in the league is playing against the team I've been kind of rooting for the most this week in the league. I've been a big proponent of Danny Dimes. And I'm just excited to see the G-men go in to their home stadium and absolutely kill some birds.
Yeah, I think I'll join you guys with that. I think the Giants are just way too hot right now, and the Baltimore Ravens still have a lot to figure out. I think they'll get it together, but they're going to struggle a little bit more.
And I was like thinking about it too, because I was having a conversation with Matt Rule. We were talking about like Matt Rule and how he's just like, I wouldn't want to be coached under him. I would love to be a player under the head coach of the Giants.
Oh yeah, no, he's super cool. But why wouldn't you want to be a player under Matt Rule?
Just doesn't seem like a winning culture.
In Carolina,
they're not bad. We'll get to them later. We've got two unimpressive teams playing each other. Jacksonville Jaguar haven't looked the best the last 2 weeks. They looked really good the week before. Yeah, 3 weeks ago. I'm just saying, last 2 weeks they haven't looked really good. Sorry. And then going to Indianapolis to play the Colts, who haven't looked that great all season.
Didn't they already beat the Colts once this year?
I think they beat them.
I thought they tied.
No. The Colts tied the Bengals.
No, I thought the Colts tied the Texans.
Dude, we know our football knowledge really well.
I bet you.
The
Colts tied the Texans.
Probably. The Colts and the Jaguars, 24-0 Jaguars.
Yeah, they're going to go 2-0 on them this year. Colts are just so bad.
Colts did tie the Houston.
Oh, okay. No, I got Jags winning this game. I think even after watching last week.
Jonathan Taylor back or no?
The Colts just suck.
I don't know.
I don't think so. So I'm gonna join you guys
with Jonathan Taylor back. Matty Ice.
It's not like he's done much with himself. Yeah, that offensive line is so bad. Jonathan Taylor wasn't anything this year.
Why do we still go after these old quarterbacks when we can actually get better, younger talent that can develop more, and we can just rotate through them when they keep all these old people who suck?
Now.
Colts have not been able to figure it out since Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
Like how talk about no, they were really good with Andrew Luck. Talk about the key to the paradise going from like Andrew Luck or going from Peyton Manning to Andrew Luck.
Yeah, that was so lucky. And then
he
kind of screwed him, understandably, with how many injuries he had. But they, like Justin said, like they haven't given any like young drafted QB a chance. They've only been going after these veterans who have not worked out.
Yeah, so I'm also gonna go Jaguars. I think join you guys on the train. We have an interesting game coming up. We have the Patriots with Billy Zappi. I'm pretty sure still going.
It's Bailey
Zappi. I'm pretty sure still going to the beautiful stadium with the most obnoxious little freaking guy in the middle of it. The Browns.
I can't believe you called it a beautiful stadium.
Well, I was trying to give it it's a beautiful structure. Like,
You're wearing its color right now.
No, this is terracotta. This is not orange. Fucking get that right.
Yeah, he's a potted plant right now.
Do you ever say
I got
wear a
Browns.
Browns color? You got the Browns?
Browns.
the
Browns are winning. They played the Chargers really tough. They've been playing tough all year. They're not a bad team. And the Patriots, although fuck the Lions, I think the Lions are just so beat up that it's really, really hard. I'm sorry, Chris, but like,
okay,
this is going to be a tougher opponent than the Lions.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think the Browns do win this. As much as I don't want them to win many games, because I don't want them to be in a position to go anywhere once Deshaun comes. They do look pretty good. Like you said, they played the Chargers really well. They're probably taking this. The Patriots aren't good. The Lions were just an abomination this week.
Yeah, I think you guys are right. I don't want to say that, but I think the Browns are gonna win.
Sorry, Alex.
That hurts you.
It does. I hate second team. I hate them. That's just my second least favorite team. Wow, that was fucking hard.
Yeah, numbers are hard for you, bud.
Numbers are hard. Going to my third least favorite team, the Bengals are playing the Saints.
Bengals.
In New Orleans.
Bengals.
I don't know. I think New Orleans got that dog in them. I want to take New Orleans.
Oh, they do. It's going to be a tough game, but
yeah, I want to take New Orleans. I know the Bengals are like, but Higgins is out. Yeah, think again.
Is he?
I think so. But I mean, still Jamar Chase,
who didn't look that good this week.
Doesn't look good this year.
Yeah, he's been locked up pretty well actually this year.
And you have Lattimore. Who's like
you're
locking people up.
You're doing a good job trying to convince me on the Saints. I'm not gonna lie.
And I mean,
honestly,
who's playing QB? Taysom.
This is what I was thinking. You ready? And Chris, this is gonna swing you
probably
over.
A little bit.
So
okay.
All right. The Bengals play the Ravens. We just shit on the Ravens defense, but the Bengals were in that game the entire time. Like, they weren't that bad. Like, but the defense played really well against the Bengals, and I think that's just that, right? However, I agree. I think T. Higgins is a big part. Marshawn Lattimore, a little cocky and arrogant. You have to give him some respect. That defense is good. They have Tyrann Mathieu. Like, they just have to stop him on one side. And the Saints pulled off a really good game against the Seahawks with their backup quarterback and Taysom Hill. Like, so Andy Dalton and Taysom Hill, right? So I'm going, Alex, you convinced me. I'm Saints, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm going Saints too.
All right. I'll go Saints as well.
Oh, let's go.
God. Here we go again.
We'll go on the sinking ship together.
Here we go again. This roller coaster.
If we just want to really quickly pick these teams, just to be really easy for us guys. If the Buccaneers going to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers.
Yeah, you would want to make this one quick. I think the Bucks are going to destroy.
Don't say destroy.
Pittsburgh.
Okay, you're good, man. They're gonna destroy the Pittsburgh Steelers. We heard it first year. Yep. Awesome.
Alex, are you picking the Steelers again this week? Or are you going Bucks?
I'm going Bucks. They really let me down last week.
Proud of you.
All right.
Are you going Bucks?
Oh, I think Justin's trying to make it very clear.
This was easy. Yeah. This was easy. Okay. Oh, hell yeah, I'm going Bucks. I don't think the Steelers stand a chance.
Okay, well, don't be mean to them. Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
So we got this should be a fun game. 49ers Falcons in Atlanta. Should be a fun game. Should be an interesting game. 49ers look hella good since what's his bucket came back.
Yeah.
I'll go 49ers, but it's gonna be tight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good game. I'm excited. I'm going 49ers because I think that Debo and are we all going 49ers?
Yeah, we're all going 49ers. I'm going 49ers too, man.
This is rough, man.
You guys stop picking the same teams I'm picking.
No.
But honestly, I like the 49ers better because I think the Falcons are good, but they still have missing pieces. The 49ers, literally the only thing they lost was Trey Lance, and they got a starting quarterback right back.
Yeah, like who's probably better.
Yeah, and I think they have
Eugene.
just a stronger team right now. Nick Bosa looked really good last week.
It did. We have. Should be this actually should be a really fun game. We have the Jets and the Packers.
Jets.
Ooh.
Do you think two New York teams back to back are going to beat them?
Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's kind of crazy. But yes. And I'll tell you why. Did you hear the comments by the Packers after the loss this past
What
week?
they say?
I'm totally blanking on the guy's name on defense, but he was basically asked if he's worried about the team's defense and whatnot, and he said no. If we lose next week to the Jets, then I'll be worried, and because it's in Green Bay and all this.
Yeah.
And when Rodgers was asked about that, he didn't like that he said that because he's all about visualization and putting out there what you want, manifestation, bro. All of that. And so he didn't like him saying that. I just think, I don't know. I just think something weird is in the air and they're going to now lose that game.
So is this you? Is this you manifesting against?
I'm manifesting it. Yes.
I'm going Packers.
I'm going Packers too.
Yeah, I know. This one's a risk.
That's hey, you know what? But way to be different. I'm proud of you.
I mean, the Packers. Well, you know, the Jets look pretty good. Like, and they're not
the
bad.
Jets
but
could win the game.
They could, but I think the Packers are gonna win. We've got. I think Teddy Bridgewater starting. I think he's back. After concussion protocol. But we got the Vikings going down to Miami to take on Teddy Bridgewater and the Dolphins.
Teddy Bridgewater and the Dolphins.
Dude.
That defense is going to pick off Kirk Cousins a couple times. Calling that. Not even that. Like they're not like an elite defense. Kirk always throws picks, so that's an easy bet.
Vikings.
I'm going with. Actually, I don't know.
All Bridgewater has to do is dump the ball off to Tyreek.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm going with Miami. The only reason is because I keep saying it week after week. Vikings look like the worst 4-1 team I've ever seen.
That's okay. The week that I was gone, the Vikings had their London game.
Yes.
Against the Saints, right?
Yes.
And I was talking to Nick, the other Lions fanatic in our league, and we were talking like, dude, Kirk Cousins drives me crazy because, especially with the Vikings, because he plays like absolute dog shit and then will still win the game. So there is a chance that we're totally going to be wrong on this because the Vikings do somehow pull out these wins despite the shaky quarterback play.
Well, just like you said, you got to dump it down to Tyreek.
Alex, not me.
Whoa, yes. What?
You and Alex. I picked the Vikings. I'm not.
I know. Pronouns.
Oh yeah. My bad.
He doesn't want to be grouped in with.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be grouped in with the two hotheads. I will say that like you said, like all Teddy has to do is dump to Tyreek.
Yeah.
Well,
he'll do the rest.
All Kirk Cousins has to do is throw it up, and Justin Jefferson will probably catch it.
No, because we've seen Justin Jefferson get locked. I know this guy over here. He's
wrap
so
it
mad.
up.
He's like, oh,
wrap
God,
it up.
Talk about this one game.
This is so much Jefferson more about Kirk Cousins again in the Vikings. Let's move the fuck on. This is not the time.
I'm going to make it a point that anytime he is mentioned on this podcast, I have to go off on it.
And then yeah, we like I said, Jay, when you weren't here, we went on rants. So we've got the Panthers. This should be a fun game because the Rams have looked really shitty, and the Panthers are coming off of a fired coach. So like, who knows? They could be the spark they need.
Who's playing quarterback?
Well, it's still gonna be Baker Mayfield, I think.
No, he's out like 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Yeah, he's injured.
Sam.
And then
Sam. I got Rams.
Yeah, it's got to be the Rams. Backup QB, and they're not a bad team. They're just not in their mojo, and so they're going to use this game to run it up.
Oh, the Panthers. I think I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna actually call up Cam and see if he can play.
What about
his
the?
name's
Oh
Philip
wait, is the
Walker.
rookie hurt?
Yeah, Corral.
Okay.
Philip
Yeah.
Walker. Philip Walker. That's the guy that
Oh
we're
yeah,
bringing.
he is the guy that was playing in that other NFL league.
Yes,
and
the
he was the
XFL.
MVP of that league.
Yeah.
Yep,
You're right.
XFL. He was the MVP of that league.
Oh yeah, PJ
was
Walker. Yeah.
Good for him. I hope he does well then. But
He
I still
was,
say
me
the
too.
Rams.
I also still say the Rams.
All right, next.
We're going to a divisional game. The Battle of the Birds, some would say. The Cardinals to the Seahawks.
Man, this hurt me to say. I'm gonna have to say the Cards.
I'm going Seahawks, bro. I don't know. I'm
Can we
riding
just talk Kirk Cousins for one moment on this?
No.
I'm going Seahawks.
I'm going Seahawks. I think I'm buying the Geno juice right now.
Yeah, buy the Geno juice, but still won't win the game. But anyways,
I'm buying the Geno juice, and the Cardinals have some funky chemistry going on with a lot of things. So
what's going on that
Seahawks.
Quarterback coach. Yeah, this is by far the game of the week. We've got the Bills taking on the Chiefs in Arrowhead.
Ooh,
I'm shocked that this is not the Monday night game. I'm shocked.
Yeah,
this
but
isn't the Sunday night. Wait, is this the?
This isn't this. This is this is a 4:00 game.
Wow.
Yeah, fun game to watch.
I'm going Chiefs, and here's why. So I'm going Chiefs because I want Josh Allen to go to a Super Bowl this year. I like that. I like Josh Allen enough to admit that I want him to see him do success and be in the Super Bowl. However, he's gonna have to lose this one to get motivated to do the rest of it. Because what I always learned when it's you're that tough opponent, you won one and you're gonna lose the other. Lose this one, win the big one.
The one thing I will say,
I did it in all my sports and stuff like that.
I'm agreeing with you, Jay. The only reason I'm agreeing with you is because what the hell is going on with Mahomes and Kelsey? Fucking hate Kelsey. He's just so good. Like it's just ridiculous how a tight end can be a receiver. It's just like ridiculous.
4 touchdowns.
And you don't even have to some of them it was like, did you forget Travis Kelsey on the field?
Won the game.
That was insane.
He did it off of 28 yards and they barely won the game. That's the thing that doesn't make sense.
That
to
is
me.
crazy.
And that's my hard part. Like I want to say the Bills.
You're
I think
right.
they're the better team overall. But
you might have swayed me the opposite way.
Chris, who do you haven't voted?
I'm torn. I want to say the Bills, but the fact is they just can't seem to get it done in Arrowhead for any number of reasons. But I like what you had to say, and I think there's a lot of truth to it. So maybe they do lose this one. I don't know.
I'm spicing my answer up, and I'm going Bills.
This is the toughest one so far. I'll go Bills. I'll go Bills.
Love it.
Damn, Jay.
Wow, I'm the only Chiefs one. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean it's good. I was rooting for the Chiefs, but then
Bills are angry. They want redemption, and the Chiefs are feeling cocky.
This is Justin's favorite game of the week. Cowboys going to Philly, take on the Eagles.
Oh, it's in Philly.
Yeah, it's in Philly. It's cold.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one.
And is Dak still out, correct?
As far as we know right now.
As far as I know, I think, yes, we are. Okay, you guys, I really don't know what's going to go to this game. Let's just break it down. To be honest, it could go either way. It really just depended. Here's why I'm going Cowboys. One, it's my team. If I don't root for them at this point, I'm a loser. And it's 4-1. Why not root for them?
You should be confident.
Yeah. At the same time, the one thing that makes the Eagles really good is they have both a strong offense and a defense, but their offense has been able to do a lot of stuff, and they've been able to win games with a high power offense. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Miles Sanders have even been playing some, Jalen Hurts. But I think our defense is one of those defenses that we will shut you down. You are going to score less than 20 points. It's not going to be a high scoring game. It's going to be a battle. But in Philly, it's always a good place where we play. We do better on the road statistically as as a unit, the Cowboys do better on the road than we do at home. So we're gonna go in there, we're gonna kick ass, take names. I don't care who's the quarterback. Let's go Cowboys.
That was the
I
Cowboy
love
corner
the
I was
way
looking
you
for.
ended that.
Let's go Cowboys.
That
Hey,
was
you gotta
the-
love it. Honestly, this is such a divisional. This is a heated divisional game. This is for this is to be the top dog
this is
in the
number one.
NFC East. And right now, that's the place you want to be, right? You want to be the top dog in the NFC East. You want to have these wins. You want to have that. Why not get this now?
What
I'm
saying
passionate. I
is,
think that you have to get it.
all I'm excited for is Cowboy corner next week. Either way, I'm just excited to either be really happy or really sad.
Either way, it's going to be strong emotion.
Very strong.
Why not? I mean, why? I honestly, even if we lose, why be sad? We lost with our backup quarterback. It's still, and you could still go either way. I think
that's what he says now. And then when it gets to the nitty gritty of it, it comes up, he's gonna be all.
You'll still be sad a little bit because you don't want them to lose ever. But like, honestly, let's go. Like, you guys doubted me last week. I understand. We proved it wrong. So I think doubt me again this week. Everybody pick the Eagles.
I am doubting you. I'm picking the Eagles.
I know you are. Chris, you gonna pick the Eagles too?
I don't know.
It's tough. It's tough. You did sway me a little bit because you are right. The Cowboys do play way better on the road than at home. It's a tough divisional game. You guys shouldn't have won this past week, and you won in convincing fashion. I think you definitely. I mean, I do kind of want to say the Cowboys. The reason, my biggest hangup, honestly, is it's in Philadelphia, and those fans are crazy. And you got Cooper Rush, who I don't know if he's experienced what is about to happen to him when he walks in that stadium. It's going to be hard.
He did the same thing than the Giants. He went to the Giants and played the Giants. Another
that
really
is
tough
true. New York is pretty ravaged.
Philly fans are crazy, and I have a lot of respect for Philly fans. It's going to be a fun game, but like you've seen him calm under pressure.
Pick him. Pick him.
Join the bandwagon. Pick him.
Pick him.
You know, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys this week. Actually,
let's fucking go, Chris.
Way. I would have never thought I would have got.
Let's go.
I wouldn't either. But think about it. The Eagles, they almost lost to the Lions, and then they almost lost to the Cardinals.
Hold on.
They look very beatable.
Hold on. I was the one that was trying to put the narrative that they almost lost to the Lions, and you were the one that's like, well, you can't really call that almost a loss. They
but in this argument, that is how it's going to work to my benefit. So
okay, yeah, almost.
And that wraps it up for the Sunday night game.
And losing are two different things. And to a
that makes sense why by the way, that makes sense why the Chiefs Bills game isn't the Sunday night game.
Yeah, but I'm
because that's actually a really good Sunday night game.
Why isn't it the Monday night game? I mean, I guess technically
because they got to put on the shitty Broncos again.
You would think that
this was supposed to be a better team.
Yeah,
these were supposed to be two better teams.
Broncos Chargers. You'd think it would be a better game. Chargers don't look like a good squad. I think that they're gonna win, but
yeah, I got Chargers too.
Chargers are gonna win, but they're gonna make both teams are gonna make some questionable decisions. Actually,
yeah,
both.
Awesome. Well, damn.
Well,
that was easy. We blew through this one.
Yeah, we did. How many of us are on the same one? I think we mixed it up a little bit towards the end. Yeah.
Actually, okay. This is what's funny because last week I felt
we picked the Jets.
We all picked relatively good team. Like we all picked pretty similarly, and this was the outcome. And I'm just reading verbatim what it was. Alex, you were the worst.
Yeah.
At 8-8.
8-8.
Chris,
okay, let's go.
Second at 9-7, and then I was 11-5. You guys, if you want any advice about these football games, you listen to me because I statistically have the best.
You have been killing.
No, you don't.
I am.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're 0-16.
I had No. That one, I'm not 0-16. I'm 0-0 because I didn't.
No, you're 0-16. You went. You didn't have any picks.
0-0.
0-16.
0-0. Statistically, I'm still the best.
I forgot about that.
Just be jealous.
You're not the best. You may be the best last 2 weeks.
The next 4 weeks.
I would say, I guess statistically, you are the best. Because you went 11-5 last week too.
Yep.
And then you went 9-7 the first week. Don't know what would happen the second week because somebody didn't make the and then the third week you went 0-16. Yeah. You went 11-5, and 9-7.
Yeah. Pretty good.
You haven't.
Pretty
Hey,
good.
you sound like the Steelers right now. Haven't had a losing record
Hey, let's go.
Until this year.
Well,
until this
well,
year.
thank you guys. This is awesome. I think they got some good games going on this week. There's some shitty
Yeah.
ones in between too, but I think it'll be exciting.
Should
I'm
be-
really excited to see what happens.
Should be excited to see what happens for football again.
Right.
All right. Well, until next week, boys. If you want to hear our beautiful voices, follow us. We didn't close it out like we normally do on the regular account. We did not mention our socials, which is pretty trash.
They
but
should know by now.
They should know that you can follow us. Where can they follow us, Jay?
3, the number 3, AmiBros podcast on all socials.
On all socials. If you want to hear some beautiful voices, come listen to us at the podcast at Spotify. Find us on YouTube at the same place. I have a really funny post going out this week about Chris. I had him send me a picture, so I can't wait to put that out.
Yeah, I've been waiting to know what you were doing with that.
We're gonna see what happens.
And you got to communicate with me on that because I don't know when you're planning.
Oh, I'm just gonna do a story. You can do the post. I just do stories. I like doing stories. They're fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not worth a full post because it's just bragging on Chris. And that's all we got for you. So like usual, if you ever want to brag on Chris, go on Twitter and just say he sucks and he needs a hair job. So until next week, guys, see you around.
And can we get a Bosley sponsor? Thanks. See
ya. Please, 2 of the 3 members need it. I always think about getting it for Alex.
Okay.